Hi friends. Today we're going to talk about messiness and being messy. And I'm going to draw on this here porcelain peace sign while I do it. In the spirit of the theme of being messy, I didn't plan what I'm going to say at all. So we'll see how this goes. But with the magic of editing, of editing. If you watch my Instagram stories, which you should because they're like super fun. A few weeks ago, I had an opportunity to doodle on a toilet. I was at my friend Joe's house. He had to replace his toilet and he was like, do you want to smash this for me? And I said, yeah, do you mind if I like draw on it first? And here we are. It was so much fun because I knew it was going to be destroyed at the end of it. So the end result didn't matter because it was going to be destroyed. So it was pure fun and pure messiness. And I think that's so important, drawing outside the lines, being messy and what you can learn from that. It's not always going to be your end result, not always what you want from a project, of course. But I think you don't have to put out the things that become a mess and stay a mess. But I think it's good for people to make the mess, because you can't expect yourself to nail it every fucking time, right? It just doesn't happen that way. So in the honor of the toilet, I found this at, I think, TJ Maxx. It reminded me of the toilet because it's white porcelain, and I had so much fun drawing on the toilet. I'm gonna draw on this and keep it. So I'm gonna try and keep the same spirit of the toilet, even though I'm not gonna smash this at the end. Just have fun and play. I didn't plan what I'm gonna do to it. I do wanna make it sort of Spice Girls themed because it's a peace sign and that's like my thing, and if I'm gonna keep it in my house, why is he Nazis, right? So, Nazis. Let's not try to make every word cute, you know? Doesn't always work out. I'm just gonna start doodling and drawing. I'm probably gonna time-lapse this, but I'm also gonna keep talking about the messiness because I think some good things might come out of me. It happens sometimes. I'm already overthinking it. It's just how we operate, right? I think it's something as designers and creative folk that have to some degree, care what things look like to keep it messy. What's really easy is to just repeat yourself, right? Do the same things over and over again because it worked once or it worked for a while. And that's good on some degree, right? You don't want to overcomplicate things that are working. If it ain't broke, don't fix, right? But I think that's how you get in a rut and all of your shite starts looking the same. People like something until it becomes stale and they've seen it before. And so I think now more than ever in this digital age when we have content thrown at us over and over and over again, that it's good to have variety and good to change things up. So what I like to do, what I did on the toilet and what I like to do in a lot of my paintings is I'll lay out some words or phrases or symbols and then I fill in the space around it. And they become more invisible, they become harder to find. There's a lot of things in that toilet that I wrote. Got a lot of anger out on that there shitter. Life is filled with adventure. It's gonna be beautiful. It's beautiful. It already is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Look at it. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I think it's really important for all adults to find some time to play too. Not just designers. I say especially designers because it's our job to be creative, right? Our job to come up with creative solutions to visual problems, really. But I think everybody needs more play in their life. Life is really fucking hard. We should try and have a good time while we're here on this planet. Play is sometimes seen as juvenile, right? There's this idea that if you play, you're not professional. That's bullshit. I think that's such a fucking grim outlook on the world and on life and what we're allowed to do and how we're allowed to have fun. But what I'm saying is like, that's how innovation dies, you know? We should always be looking at things as how we can improve them because it's the easiest way to get stagnant and just accept things for how they are. A lot of times in this life, we just accept things because that's how they're told to us and we want to believe that what we're told is the truth and so we just do them. But I think when you introduce an element of surprise, right? Messiness is surprise. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's not gonna be exact. There's not a science to it. It changes your perspective. It changes your perception and it changes the possibility of what could happen. My phone died and it's nighttime now, but look how cute this is. Look how great it turned out. And I love it so much. Hope you try to play with something today. Doodle on something, take a marker, take a Sharpie, draw on something in your house that not that you don't care about, but that you don't care about. Yeah? Ta-da! I think poop jokes are really funny because I think poop jokes are universal. You know? Everybody poops. Literally. If you don't, you're dead.